We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Jaguars and the Thunder. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Brad Sanders is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, Edmundo Ayala. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Edmundo Ayala.
He's set. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, one game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
A 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Hayes is in his tracks now. One gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Alex Santana.
At the plate, Alex Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is first. The left fielder,
Now batting, Nick W. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Jermaine Monticelli will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Into the box, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is taken outside for ball one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball.
2-0 now. Now the pitch.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3-1. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
Standing in, Andrew Arellano. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Now at the plate, Scott Franchise. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Esparza. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Franchise stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing the strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Line to the right side. Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
At the plate, Hal Hale, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hale tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. That's popped up. Ayala is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Tennessee is out in front here, 1-0. Digging in, Zane Oaks, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
He's set, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, Luke Wagner.
So digging in now, Luke Wagner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And this ball game is tied at 1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The third baseman.
To the plate now, Mac Madden, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Madden, 30 years of age. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Jose Ramos, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery.
Oh, that's low.
Two out, nobody on. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Digging in now, Corey Esparza. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
The first baseman, Corey Esparza.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Pickoff play at second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So now to the plate, Tiny Ryan. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting it. The catcher, Mike Hayes.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Hayes, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Payoff pitch one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So here now's the pitcher, Brad Sanders. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Men on third with 2 down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Standing in now, Brian Cannon, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Cannon, originally from the state of Alabama. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Ayala is calling for it, and that retires the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Thunder on top 2-1. Leading off the inning, T.J. Waters, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Jermaine Monticelli. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Grounder down the line at third. And another foul ball. The 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hale backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Edmundo Ayala.
At the plate, Edmundo Ayala. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
In there, and it's 0-1. Good pitch.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Andrew Arellano. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike. No, inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 3-1 pitch.
Yeah. Count is 3-2.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16. Scott Franchise.
In now, Scott Franchise. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Santana is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adrian Esparza. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. Here it comes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. Line drive, base hit to right.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
This lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Hal Hale is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Corey Esparza. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Plate now, Tiny Ryan, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0.
Outside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
3-1, here it is. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tennessee is out in front, 3-1. Digging in, Alex Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick W. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. W is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. Third in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the midsummer class.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Zane Oates. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the stretch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Wagner. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Cannon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The third baseman, number 3, Matt Madden.
Striding into the box, Mac Madden. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramos. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Fastball well outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, fouled off. That misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now in the box, T.J. Waters, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Into the box, Jermaine Monticelli, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-3 game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
In now, Edmundo Ayala, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Jupiter is on top here, 5-3. Leading off the inning, Brad Sanders, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is what really can frustrate you when you're on the mound. You're facing a pitcher that really doesn't offer much as far as being able to hit, and you fall behind 2-0. It just feels like you're wasting pitches.
Oaks has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Cannon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Cannon. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. That's a ball. 2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Andrew Arellano, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Two well count, the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. To the plate now, Scott Franchise. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Adrian Esparza.
Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Esparza. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Alex Santana. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Rico Sierra takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Sierra.
So now to the plate, Nick W. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Ryan is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Zane Oaks.
Stepping in, Zane Oaks. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now to the plate, Luke Wagner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. And he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jesus Ortega will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Ortega.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Hal Hale. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He didn't seem to fool him at all with that changeup right there. Don't be shocked if he goes elevated heater right here. He slowed him down. Now it's time to speed him back up.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, Corey Esparza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ortega comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Right fielder is on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Into the box now, Tiny Ryan, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the belt, the pitch, popped up. And that's the second out.
The catcher number 2.
So striding in, Mike Hayes. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. A ball and a strike now. pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Saul Worthing will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Worthing enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The set and the 1-0. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Hit high and deep out to left field. W retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Eric Mensch takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Eric Mensch.
Into the box now, Mac Madden.
The first baseman, Mac Madden.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready now, Jose Ramos. First pitch on its way. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, TJ Waters. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Look out, 21.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
This is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Eric Evans will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Donnie Kimura enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Andrew Arellano. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2-1 pitch as that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Scott Franchise. First pitch of the at-bat. Left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adrian Esparza. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Edmundo Ayala. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cannon comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now back, the center fielder, Alex Santana.
At the plate, Alex Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now back, left fielder, Nick W.
Ready for another shot now. Nick W. Here's the first pitch to him.
No strike.
Fastball well outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The count now at 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Full count still.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Zane Oaks. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. 2 out with the man at first. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Luke Wagner will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Settling in now, Mac Madden. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and 1, here it is. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. The 448th of his career, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Oh, man, when he got the 2nd out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
The kid, Hale, will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. At the plate now, Jose Ramos. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hale, originally from Mississippi. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. The Jaguars lead this one 9-4. Striding in, Hal Hale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Nope.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Making his way to the plate, Corey Esparza, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. As a look, now the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 0-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. In now, Tiny Ryan. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Hayes. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, T.J. Waters. First offering on its way. Ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Andres Diaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 7 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now, Diaz, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Shot toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So stepping in, Alex Santana. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Franchise will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bubba Geddes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Michael Lopez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. He'll start this one at 274, 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Lifted in the air to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Cannon.
Riding in once again, Brian Cannon. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 1-1.
2-1.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
the box, Andrew Ariano, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
At the plate, Scott Franchise. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Rafael Costa answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian.
Stepping in now, Adrian Esparza. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now batting, second baseman, Hal Hale.
Ready once again, Hal Hale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 9-7. Ryan Greenberg enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Nick W. as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-1. He fouls this one off.